It's currently 7:36 a.m. and I'm about to go into work. And I just wanted to thank you all for being here. I know that there's a lot of times where I can have like mood swings and things like that. But like I do appreciate everyone who comes to watch these videos and just, look at my objectively gorgeous face. And God, that's stupid. Just want to thank you all for stopping by. Like the thing is, and whenever I'm like struggling with something, it helps me to make a video because it makes me feel less alone. Right? It makes me feel like I have a voice, and I feel like that I have some kind of impact on the world that isn't work. And it's a nice kind of community aspect of it too, because I feel like there are days where I feel like I've done nothing and I can't do anything. But then I look at the camera and I just express my thoughts and I start feeling like a person again. And I mean, I hung out with my friends for the first time in like 3 months. I had been locked up in my house for 3 months, essentially. Well, outside of this one guy that I hung out with a lot. And that was kind of reprieving. It was a reprieve, I guess, is the word. Reprieving, I don't think that's a word. But it was a lot to remember that, to feel normal again. And it was hard sometimes because they would be talking about something and I wouldn't know what to say, and instead of listening I'd be like, damn, Nick, you suck. But that's not the case, obviously. I will say though that it's nice to have someone in your corner, even if it's just someone online, or even if it's just like, this is kind of a coping mechanism for me. Is like whenever I'm down, I make a video. Well, that's not always the case, but whenever I feel kind of lost, I like to. It's nice to have thoughts spoken out loud, and that helps me a lot with kind of coming to terms with what I need to do. I mean, I have a lot of like self-confidence issues. I guess it's not even like self-confidence, it's just the willingness to try is kind of the struggle, right? Because well, I don't know, but I want to thank you all for stopping by and saying hello, even when it doesn't really make any sense to do so. But I do appreciate it, and I wish you all well, and I'm glad to know that I can make any sort of impact, hopefully positive, on someone's day. Because I mean, there are just so many times today where I like look at someone and I'm like, man, I mean nothing to that person. I'd hope so. I don't know though. Anyway, again, thank you all. And I got work soon. So you guys have a good rest of your day. Well wishes. Just take it easy, okay? Just take it easy. And whether that means taking 3 minutes for yourself, writing a little bit, or just in general, just give yourself a few minutes of reprieve and you will feel infinitely better, hopefully. Because the only thing you can't escape in this life is yourself. Unless through quite serious means, but other than that, you're probably fine. So, you have a good one, guys. Thank you, and goodbye.